Hey, greetings, y'all. Hey, Terry Baker here. I'm up here today at beautiful Emigrant Lake in Ashland, Oregon, but I'd like to use a river for a quick analogy. I'm sure you could probably identify. You know, if you float long enough down a river, it doesn't matter the river, but if you float down a river long enough, at some point you're going to come into some rocks or boulders in the water. You're going to come up to those rocks, right? And you'll either go over them or you go around them or into them. Hopefully they're not a big deal, but you know, life is the same way. If you live long enough, then it doesn't take very long to live long enough to encounter problems. You're going to have challenges, and they can be lessons if you let them. But the big point I want to make is your problem that you're facing, whatever that is, typically speaking, the problem is not the problem. The problem you're facing is not the problem you have. An example, you get up in the morning and the problem you have is you're thirsty. But that's really not the problem. The problem is, how do I get rid of the thirst? The answer is to get a drink of water. Now, the same is true with life. Whatever you're facing, that is a problem, but that's not your problem. You can't make that problem just go away, whatever's facing you. So now your problem is, how do I solve the problem that's giving me the trouble? Your problem then becomes trouble that you can solve by proactive thinking. I call it solution-based thinking. SBT, solution-based thinking. I sort of coined that, but it works. When you think of when you're thirsty, my problem isn't that I'm thirsty. My problem is I need to do something I can solve, so just get a drink of water. Just remember that. Whatever you're facing, that's your trouble, not your problem. The problem is, how do I solve the trouble and make it go away? Hope that helps y'all. Take care. God bless.